It's been my honor to lead the way for the Florida Cattlemen's Association this year. And even though we've gotten a lot accomplished, I know there's still a lot of work to be done. And I'm encouraged by the leadership that's coming up. John, I know John's going to do a great job this year leading the way. I'm extremely proud of how the membership has stepped up this year to lead the way and accomplish our goals. My 4 initiatives this year were: number 1, to increase new members by 500, and to increase membership involvements, to revitalize the foundation herds, and to bring mental awareness to our people through the organization Mind Your Melon. And I'm proud to say that we've made progress on all 4 of these initiatives, including doubling our attendance at our quarterlies and welcoming 400 new members to our association. My motto this year is to lead the way. To lead the way is not just a 3-word phrase, it's a call to action. Just as in the opening ceremonies in every FFA meeting, when the vice president is explaining why he or she is stationed at the plow, one of the phrases in there says, "Without labor, neither knowledge nor wisdom can accomplish much." You know, everybody can have ideas, but they're just ideas until you put them into action. And it takes people leading the way to complete those goals. And this year, we wouldn't have been able to complete our goals without the membership and leadership and staff and everybody stepping up, leading the way to accomplish our goals. And I'd like to thank everybody for that. This past year, I've met a lot of people and I've had a lot of great conversations. One that sticks out the most in my mind is a conversation I had the day before I actually became president, and that was with Jay Bellflower. Jennifer Palmer and some ladies have been leading the way the past few years and having some women's Bible study on the beach at Marco. And he asked me if it would be possible if we could get a room for them, a bigger room, and kind of expand this thing. And for me, it was a no-brainer. I just called Dusty immediately and we said, "Hey, this is what we got to do." And from there, it spurred another conversation with my wife, and we decided to open a Bible study at all the quarterly meetings, and those have been a great success. So that conversation in the hall that morning with Jay at Marco has led to some efforts that I'm super proud of, and I hope that continues to grow from here forward. If I've learned one thing in my involvement with the Florida Cattlemen's Association through the past years, is that we need to be strong in Washington and in Tallahassee. There's strength in numbers, and there's organizations and people out there that don't want to see animal agriculture succeed. So we need to be present. There's strength in numbers. That's why I put such an emphasis on increasing our membership and increasing involvement. So whether you have 1 cow or 1,000 cows, it's important for all producers to get involved. And this is a grassroots organization. If you show up to one meeting, you're an FCA member, and you're in a committee meeting, you have a vote. And you can have an impact on issues such as conservation, water rights, land usage, development. So we need all hands on deck so that we can continue preserving the way of life that we love so much. There's so many people to thank for this past year. I'd like to start off by thanking the Lord for directing my path this year and leading the way for this organization. I'd like to thank my family for having my back when I'm gone, to picking up my slack around the house and getting things done when I haven't been there. I'd like to thank our staff for all they've done this year. It wouldn't have been possible without you. I'd like to thank the officers for all their support. And most of all, I'd like to thank the members for allowing me to lead the way for the FCA this year. It wasn't part of my plan to be the president of the Florida Cattlemen's Association, but Proverbs says, "Man plans his way, but God directs his path." So here I am, and I couldn't be more proud, honored to serve the Florida Cattlemen's Association this year. So with that, I encourage you to keep leading the way in your faith, your family, to the Florida Cattlemen's Association. God bless you.